rightly under a leader of its own origin, that there's no reason then why Kenya should not embrace France futurely, which is present.
No. I'm not even speaking about us embracing. I'm just talking about us looking inward.
Okay.
Because most of the times, the argument that's easy to make is the outward one, is to just lamp France as a colonial power, and now...
Which they are.
Yes, which they are, and I do not deny this. Nobody who has a brain denies this. But and I'm saying this under the pretext that we did not suffer from that.
Okay.
There are countries that were colonized by France that were here. So you want to tell me that suddenly you want to wail more than the bereaved? But two, because we have not examined our infrastructure, our own power imbalances here. And I keep on saying this, that Jomo Kenyatta plunged us into this whole situation. The Mau Mau only becomes decriminalized in 2003, despite them fighting for independence. Through our first two presidents, we do not fight for that. And then now subsequent governments, the massive looting, it was not orchestrated by France, it was orchestrated by our people. For example, the killings, it's not the French doing the killing, it's the sitting governments here. And so we have to ask ourselves that this development thing, what are we doing as Kenya, first of all, for ourselves? Because you think about Africa as a continent. Our collective debt is maybe $1.6 trillion
USD.
The amount that is held in our banks through private sector, so I'm talking your African Development Bank, your African Finance Corporation, your Trade Development Bank, Afri-Exim Bank, the pool of money that we have access to there is 4.4 trillion US dollars. If we wanted to pay off all our debts, we could. But I'm not seeing anybody explore that solution. And that solution, we cannot say that the solution has been hampered or hindered by external Western powers. They could contribute, but we could make a conscious decision and say that as Africa, regardless, we will decide that, for example, we'll pay off debt.
So Africa can actually solve its development problems on its own,
certainly,
if we wanted to.
Yes.
So then, are you giving rise to the argument that then it's not necessary to be buddy-buddy with another nation who's already shown its hand in different parts of the continent? They've shown their hand, let's be honest, and that they've not gone very far off from that hand. If we were to look into what's currently happening with France and its economy and its, its social justice issues here and there, that what they suffer from today, because they do, is not very different from